Enjoy the lifestyle of a lay person. Perfectly fine. But begin to adopt the attitudes of a monk. What I shared with you was one of those attitudes. We give expecting nothing in return. Isn't that a good philosophy of a life? Because when you expect something, isn't there the opportunity for something much worse than that? It starts with a D, ends with a T. What do you think it is? Disappointment. You know how the word is made up? When you make an appointment and it is dissed. To diss something is when it's not kept to. When someone ignores or neglects it. So when an appointment is dissed, that's a disappointment. An appointment that you mentally keep with something or someone, you're just asking for trouble when you do that. So adopt that as a philosophy in life. Try to do it. Begin with the small things in life. But if someone says thank you, you don't have to say, don't mention it. I'm not a big fan of that either. Because when someone is grateful for something, that's a virtue. Gratitude is a virtue. If someone says thank you, say wholeheartedly, you're welcome. Allow them the privilege to say thank you. Because in this day and age, ladies and gentlemen, most people don't know that they even have to be grateful. Because where does food come from? The kitchen, right? Yeah, that's what's happened to our country. What people don't understand is how the food got to the kitchen. That is why gratitude is lost. When we drive around, as we pass the villages, sometimes we see the paddy fields. You have no idea how much I think of those farmers. It is down to their sweat, toil and tears that today we have a full stomach. ₹500 cannot buy you a meal. That's the price you pay at the shop. But for ₹500, do you think they're going to go and plow the fields for you? And till the soil for you? And sow the seeds for you? And reap the crop for you? Do you think for ₹500 they're going to do all that? Of course not. I say 500 because that's the last time I bought something for. I don't know how much is how much is a meal these days. More like 50,000? I have no idea. Thanks to you, I don't know how much things cost these days. I don't know how much a bottle of water costs these days. So right, ₹500. You can't. Do you think they can transport all that from the paddy field to the shop where you went and bought it for ₹500? No, then you'll tell me, Swaminathan, but that's collective buying power. Yeah. You know too much for your own good, that's what. When the waiter at a restaurant comes to you and brings the bill, right? And you pay the bill, why do you normally tip the waiter? Why? Today it may be because it's customary. It's customary to tip the waiter. It's rude not to. Perhaps that is why today some people do that. But I think we don't need to be so narrow-minded about it. Let's understand why we do that. One can serve, but serving with a smile is something else. What you have, ladies and gentlemen, is a waiter who is just as human as you are, so they have the same problems that you do. Today you have come to the restaurant to eat because your wife decided she wasn't going to cook for you. Perhaps because you said something nasty. And she said, fine, go eat yourself then. He's also a married man, that waiter. He's also got children. He's also got problems. He also goes through the same vicissitudes in life as you do, but still, he wears a smile on his face to delight you. You pay what it says on the bill for the food. You tip the waiter because you can't give enough for the smile that he puts on his face to delight you. Service with a smile. That in itself, it's not just a smile. Think about the feeling behind the smile. Some might do it because, they're expected to at the job. You have to serve with a smile. But I don't think everyone's like that. I think there are people out there, professionals out there, good, hard-working people out there who serve with a smile because they care. Aren't you someone like that? So are you the only people in the world who are like that? No, if there's one like you, there's more like you. There'll be teachers here. You teach your subject matter to your students, but don't you do it with a smile? That smile may not be very obvious on your face, but there's always a smile in your heart because you care. How do you pay for that? What is the currency to pay for that?